Now it's time for our college football weekly wagers. So today I have Alabama at Ole Miss. Alabama has lost 2 straight games for the first time since 2013. So their secondary has been looking pretty sorry, been getting toasted pretty much all year, man. Like, it's been crazy. But Bryce Young has been keeping them in the game. Ole Miss, man, is playing pretty good right now. I think they're ranked, what are they ranked, like 10 or something right now?
11. Bama's ranked 10th.
Okay, so they're ranked 11th right now. So, like I said, they're playing good, man. And Ole Miss has a nice running game, man. Just they average like their top 2 guys, Evans and Junkins. Junkins, I believe his name is.
Judkins, Quinshon Judkins.
Right. They're averaging like 6 yards a carry, man. They had like 20 touchdowns rushing between the two. Those guys really are freaking getting it done. But Alabama right now, man, I don't know really what to call what's going on with Alabama, man. It got to be something mentally. So they say the spread is 12 with Alabama, but I think Ole Miss will beat the spread.
You got Ole Miss covering. All right.
Ole Miss covering the spread, definitely.
All right, that's cool. Yep, number 10 Bama, number 11 Ole Miss. To me, this game presents another tough challenge for Alabama, right?
Right.
With a dual threat rushing attack. Because Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart has double-digit rushing attempts in his last 3 games. Okay. Ole Miss 8-1. Their only loss was to LSU. Bama 7-2 right now. Like you said, they've lost 2 of their last 3 games. Yep. Freshman running back Quinshon Judkins, like you said, is a fucking beast. Monster. Bro, he's had 100+ rushing yards in 7 of 9 games this year. He's been killing it. This kid is going to be in 2024, after he'll probably go in the draft in 2024, he's going to be a top 5 pick.
Believe it.
Yeah, he's going to be a top 5, top 10 at latest, even as a running back. Like, he's going to be that solid. This kid is good. I feel like I can't see Bama losing 3 out of 4 games this season, man, let alone in any season. I just can't. Last time they lost 3 games in a season was in 2010 when they went 10-3. And that included the bowl win, which is what gave them the 10th win, where they beat the shit out of Michigan State 48-49-7, some shit like that.
Right.
But Ole Miss is tough, man. And the home environment, the atmosphere, that's so huge in college football. It's pivotal, man. It's pivotal. So I'm right there with you with Ole Miss covering the spread. But I think Bama will win the game, money line. But yeah, Ole Miss will cover that 12 points, I feel like. I think it's going to be closer than that.
Yeah, definitely Alabama money line. But I feel like you're right. I definitely feel like Ole Miss will cover. Definitely.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Man. It's going to be a good game, man. This SEC football, man, has been so crazy, bro. Lord.
Like OJR used to say in WWE, we're in for a slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
Man. That boys, they going to go at it, man.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what, Bama and Nick Saban, they going to be pissed from their season. Like, now they're going to try to beat the shit out of everybody and show them why, and just pray to God that somebody loses so they could try to squeeze them back in, the playoffs at a 2-loss team. But it ain't going to happen. They're done this year.
Right. TCU at Texas, which is going to be a great game. It's in Texas, and Texas is favored by 7 points. I am appalled about that, man. I don't even know why they even think that. TCU, man, is the greatest second-half team I've seen this year. Like you said before, multiple double-digit deficits that they've come back from, man. Max Duggan, man.
You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why they're favored by 7?
Because it's in Texas.
Not just because it's in their backyard, but Quentin Johnston, TCU star receiver, he's questionable this weekend. He left last week with an ankle injury versus Texas Tech. So if he don't play, I think that will change everything. That's just my opinion. But go ahead and continue.
Right. So, man, just TCU just been fired up these last couple games, man. Just shutting people down, man, in the second half, man. I just really feel like TCU is gonna pull that upset money line. So TCU, I feel like they're just still gonna stay on their roll. Man, they're doing good. Like I say, Max Duggan's over there, man, killing shit. For real, like, man, they're gonna roll, man. They're gonna roll, man, all the way to the chip, man, to the championship games, man.
That's interesting. So you taking TCU as the upset pick in Texas, huh?
Yep, definitely. Got to roll
All
with
right.
the boys, man. Roll with the Horned Frogs.
Texas Christian University is going to beat the Longhorns, according to Sam. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Yo, so before I give my breakdown real quick, right? You know, a little fun fact for you, just since we were just talking about Bama and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Bama has only ever beaten Texas 2 times ever? They're 2-10-1 against them all time. That's insane.
That's crazy.
I just want to throw that out there. Shout out Texas, man.
Yeah, Texas used to be a powerhouse, though, man. Not so much now, though.
Bro, they're looking good, though. Like, this season's looking promising. Everybody's high on them. I think that, you know, with TCU averaging over 500 yards of total offense per game, like I said, Quentin Johnston, health is questionable with that ankle injury that he had last week versus Texas Tech. TCU is going to lean on the run game, I feel like, if he does not play, like more so than they already do. They average 219 yards per game, you know, as it is. But, you know, you got to run some too if you outside all that crazy passer from Dugan, you know, or Duggan, because, you know, you average 500 total, you know, offensive yards total per game. But I feel like the Longhorns have a better rushing defense than TCU, just from watching them and statistics too, of course. Like I said, home field advantage means everything in this game. Texas versus Texas Christian, you know, it's going to be huge. I don't, you know, and I hate to pick games like this, man. I would like to say TCU, but if Quentin Johnston does not play, TCU's not winning that game. There's no way it's happening. You can't, I don't think you're going to be able to rely on that run game down there in Texas's backyard. They're fired up. You know, they're playing with purpose too. They're giving teams hell, you know, especially at home. And I think they've only lost one home game this year, if I'm not mistaken. And that was to Bama, which they almost won with a backup quarterback, and they lost by 1, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm going to go Texas Longhorns money line in this game. Texas is favored by 7, like we said. They're not. I don't think they'll cover that. I would take TCU to cover the 7-point spread, and I would take Longhorns money line if I'm putting money on it.
Yeah, TCU strong, man. Even without Quentin Johnson, man, I still feel like they can put something together, man. Because they got other receivers over there. He's just a top threat. You feel me? Like, the boys is doing big things over there, man, for real. And they got the momentum right now. But Texas is a tough place to play. That's why I'm a little worried.
One of the toughest, no doubt.
Yeah, those guys go in, man, in the crowd, man, for real. One of the loudest crowds ever.
No doubt about it. Another one of the loudest crowds ever is them fucks in Columbus, them Ohio fucks, as Pat McAfee calls them. Dude, that stadium loud as hell.
I know that's
I can't even lie. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we was there, Michigan was there, and we just do something to them. So, whatever. Y'all better keep that same energy come the last game. It's coming. It's getting time.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Closer and closer.
I can't wait.
A couple weeks. Can't
wait.